What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So this is one of those videos where a lot of people are going to disagree, but it's fine. I love the disagreement. Just debate in the comments respectfully, be respectful to one another. But that's besides the point. The point of this video is Kevin Durant, top 25 of all time at this point in his career. So is he top 25 at this point in his career? The first thing you need to do is to understand how good Kevin Durant is. But before we do that, which makes no sense because I just said that was the first thing we need to do. But before we do that, so the first thing, that don't make sense. Just ignore my idiocracy, even though that's not a word. Ignore my stupidity. There you go. Anyway, Kevin Durant. How many? All right, first of all, we need to list the top 25 players, or just players in the top 25 in general. LeBron, Kobe, Michael Jordan. Some player just keeps trying to come out of my mouth. I'm not gonna say his name. But a certain name is like trying to come out of my mouth right now. But I'm not going to say it. You guys know who it is. I ain't going to say it. Anyway, LeBron, MJ, Kobe, Larry, Magic, Kareem, Hakeem, Timmy, Shaq, AI, Jerry West, Dr. J. There's a whole bunch, man. Kareem, let me see, Wilt. I'm trying not to forget anyone. John Stockton, the Postman, which is Karl Malone, if you guys don't know that. Dwyane Wade. Let me see. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Dirk Nowitzki. Okay, so there's obviously more, okay? I'm just having a brain fart right now because it's like 95 freaking degrees in April. I'm a Brooklyn, New Yorker. I'm not used to this shit. I'm new to Florida. I haven't even been here a year yet. My body hasn't fully adapted. Anyway, Kevin Durant, is he top 25 ever at this point in time in his career? The quick answer to that is a definite yes. And I know a lot of people are going to definitely agree with me. And the reason why I say is a definite yes, because every once in a generation, okay, not even that, every once in a while, comes a certain player that right out of the get-go, right out of, the box, you know that this guy has potential to be one of the greatest ever. Now, there's a difference. You have your Tim Duncans. You know, when we knew, like, oh, he's definitely going to be good. But did people really think Tim Duncan would be top 5 good or top 10 good, which most people put him in their top 5 or top 10? Nobody really thought Tim Duncan would be top 10, maybe top 30, top 40. But, I mean, really that good? So that's the differential factor. Now, you have your players where people know they're definitely going to be good, and Michael Jordan is not on that list because people didn't know MJ would be that good. But the players that people knew would be that good, Magic, Larry, Wilt, Kareem, LeBron, Kobe, Melo. Now, I'm not saying, let's just say Melo had this is where people are going to get mad. Listen, Melo had a lot of hype coming into the league. People thought he would be an all-time great, which he is, but some people thought he would be even better than where most people have him in their top 50 now. Some people thought he would be even better than that. That's besides the point. Okay? Those players, when they came into the, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin had a lot of hype coming into the league. People were like, well, this kid is going to be really, really good. Derrick Rose was in this, okay? So let's rewind back to 2005, Dwight Howard. So you have these certain players where a lot of people say, whoa, this guy is going to be definitely an all-time great, one of the best ever, okay? But most of the time, they don't really exceed what expectations. Honestly, in terms of people thinking you're going to be all-time great. For example, Dwyane Wade exceeded expectations, but no one really thought Dwyane Wade would be an all-time great. People thought he'd be a solid player, solid role player, maybe an all-star a few times. No one thought he'd be an all-time great, but he exceeded them. But it's different because when you have your LeBrons, your Kevin Durants, who have exceeded their expectations, that just throws them into the top 25 automatically. Now, when LeBron was, let's say, how old is Kevin Durant? Like 27, 28, 29, around there? Well, that's kind of different because he already won championships. Let's rewind to when LeBron was like 25, okay? Before he went to Miami. People still thought he was like top 25 ever already in his career, okay? Now, the same thing is going to be said by me towards Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant is already a top 25 player of all time. And the proof is in the pudding. First of all, let's just show how good Kevin Durant is. When Kevin Durant was injured in 2015, the Oklahoma City Thunder did not make the playoffs, even after Russell Westbrook had like 17 triple-doubles in the final month of that season. I think it was in March, right? They didn't make the playoffs, okay? let's go back and, let's go even further. Well, let's talk about modern, actually. Kevin Durant leaves to go to the Golden State Warriors. Okay? He goes to the Golden State Warriors. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they're not a top seed anymore. They're a lower seed. They still make the playoffs, but they lose in 5 games. Now, if Kevin Durant were playing, they definitely would have beat Houston in 5 games. So that's a 10-game swing. You see what I'm pointing at? That is how good Kevin Durant is. That is how good he is. Now, Kevin Durant has been an all-star since 2009-2010 season. He should have been the previous 2 years, but his team just wasn't winning. Because his rookie year, he averaged 24-2. His sophomore year, he averaged 25, 7, and 3. This man has never averaged below 20 points per game. And if you exclude his first year in the NBA, he has never averaged under 25 points per game. Do you know how ridiculous that territory is? Let's rewind time. LeBron James is on that list. Carmelo Anthony is on that list. Michael Jordan is on that list. That is how rare that list is. Player never averaged under 20 in their career. There are only 3 other players besides Kevin Durant who ever do that have played more than 10 years. Melo, LeBron, and Jordan. That is extremely exclusive territory. When you're talking about some of the greatest shooters of all time, scorers of all time, Melo, LeBron, and Jordan are on that list. Who else is on that list? Your Giannis, your Kobe. Now, when you talk about greatest scorers ever, you want to talk about guardable? Kevin Durant is definitely a top 5 to top 10 scorer in NBA history already. I would say top 5. Top 5 scorer. He's possibly the greatest scorer in NBA history for the simple fact that this man is 7 foot with the dribble of a guard. He can pull up from 35. He can drive on you. He can dunk on you. He can take you up the dribble. He can post you up. He can size you up. He has immaculate footwork. Oh my goodness, this guy, in terms of scoring, is the best of the best. Is among, I should say, the best of the best. Okay, now, let's continue with intangibles. Kevin Durant, this season, defensively has made an incredible improvement. Now he's one of the league's premier I can't say that. Now he's an above-average defender, meaning he's a pretty good defender now. He's a pretty good playmaker now. His efficiency skyrocketed, 50, 40, 90. This man, Kevin Durant, I will tell you guys this right now. This man, Kevin Durant, has already been in the 50, 40, 90 club, and this man is 7 foot. Can you imagine being 7 foot going into the 50, 40, 90 club? You know the only other 7-footer to ever be in the 50, 40, 90 club being 7 foot? Take a wild guess at another top 15 and top 20 player of all time. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that guy in Dallas. His name is Dirk Nowitzki. Okay, so Kevin Durant is already matching some of the accolades of all of these all-time greats already. Now let's look at his career stat line. 27 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game, 1 steal, 1 block, only 3 turnovers with a very high usage rating, only 2 fouls per game. Career for field goal percentage, 49% from the field, 38% from 3, and guess what? 88% from the free throw line. He pretty much averages 50, 40, 90 for his career. I say pretty much. Okay, he's only been in the 50, 40, 90 club once, but I say pretty much, for a reason. Actually, I think he's been in it twice. Once. Never mind. He's only been in the 50, 40, 90 club once, but he pretty much averages 50, 40, 90. He's like 1 or 2% off in each category. That is how ridiculous this man is. So scoring's there, the passing is there. Now he's not an immaculate player. He can't play point guard like LeBron, but still. Scoring's there, the rebounding is there, the defense is there, the passing is there, the efficiency is there, the shooting ability is there, the flexibility there is there, the durability is there, the lasting, career is there. I mean, if you compare him to some of the all-time greats, he exceeds some of them in those. Not in terms of accomplishments like championships and MVPs and things like that, but he exceeds some of them in that already, which is ridiculous. Now let's talk about what he has accomplished in the NBA besides scoring titles and things like that. He's an 8-time All-Star. 8 freaking time All-Star. That's ridiculous. He's 6-time All-NBA. All-Rookie, okay? On top of that, you think that's it? This guy is a 4-time scoring champion. This guy, for his career, averages 27, 7, and 4. Now let's compare that, just that stat line alone, 27, 7, and 4, to other all-time greats. We already established he makes his team win. He's efficient and all this other crap. Let's compare his stat line to other all-time greats. Let's compare with the obvious, LeBron. LeBron's career average is 27, 7, and 7. Kevin Durant's is 27, 7, and 4. Not as good, but right up there. Okay? Kobe Bryant, 25, 5, and 5. Some will say KD's is better. I wouldn't disagree with you. KD's even more efficient from the field. Let's go on to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, 35, and 5. Obviously, Michael Jordan's is better. Well, it depends on how you look at it. Kevin Durant rebounds more, but he has less assists, so Michael Jordan's is better. But yeah, we'll say, fuck that. Excuse me, sorry for cursing. I'll say Michael Jordan's is better. Let's look at, I don't know, some recent real good players, superstars. Dwyane Wade, 24, 5, and 5 for his career. Kevin Durant's is 27, 7, and 4. You want to go even more historical? Y'all, let me see. Let's talk about other forwards. Carmelo Anthony, 27, 7, and 4. 27, 5, and I just screwed myself over. Carmelo Anthony, 27, 7, and 3. Pretty much identical, but Kevin Durant is more efficient. Kevin Durant gets the nod. Let's look at Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce around 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Kevin Durant's is better. You want to look at Larry Bird, one of the greatest players of all time, definitely top 5 to top 10. 24, 10, and 7 compared to Kevin Durant's 27, 7, and 4. Now, it may not be better than Larry Bird's, but it's right up there with it. So, every single part of this man's game is in comparison with some of the greatest players of all time. So at this juncture, there is no doubt in my mind, and it is not unreasonable to come to the conclusion that my man Kevin Durant is a top 25 player in NBA history at this point in his career. And he's only going to continue to climb and climb as he wins more MVPs, if he wins more MVPs, and if he wins championships and things like that. If he wins a championship, he'll probably jump to top 15, in my opinion. Anyway, let me know, where do you guys rank Kevin Durant right now of all time? Is he in your top 25? If he is, let me know your exact number. If you don't have an exact number, just let me know. Is he in your top 25? Is he in your top? Some people will say top. Listen, I have some Warrior fans are ridiculous. I have some Warrior fans saying, oh, he's top 10. No, he's not top 10. He's not even close, but he's definitely top 25. Now, I wouldn't get mad if you say top 30, top 35. I understand that. Just let me know in the comment section below. It's been your man, Steve. I got to go. I'm rhyming accidentally because I got flow. Let me stop. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace.